Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with Forget the Entertainer, the gentleman, Johnny Nelson, giving up his time very late. Heading into the Sunday Sessions territory very soon as well,
yes,
Johnny.
Yeah, boy, I've got to jump in early in 20 minutes.
Johnny, a lot of people split opinion on who should have got the hand raise there. Where did your opinion side?
It's all subjective. I think Natasha, if she didn't start off fast, I don't think she'd have got the decision. I think the back half the fight, Mikaela came through. You saw the 33-year-old Mikaela, and you saw 39-year-old Natasha rounds 8, 9, and 10. So Natasha did the right thing in coming on strong. Will there be a rematch? If I was Natasha's people, I'd say no, because this is her last year in boxing, so therefore she's going to do what's best for her, make as much money as possible. So if the biggest fight out there is a rematch with Mikaela, then do it. If it isn't, don't do it. And no, but Mikaela will be world champion. And she'll be world champion for a while because she had the athleticism, the attitude, the intelligence to do it. But she's just got to get over it. She's going to be heartbroken. She's got to get over it. The fight could have gone either way. It didn't go her way. So, but that's how it is. It was a good night. That again, January the 20th, 2024, we've already got a potential, if not the fight of the year.
I've seen some online, mainly American observers, claiming robbery. It looks a close fight to me to say that would be robbery.
No, it was no robbery. It was no robbery. Come on, what are you looking at? Sit down, take your time, take the emotion out of you, sit down, what are you looking at? You know, so there's a round in it. Could have gone either way. Or even a draw, because I thought this is going to be a draw. This is that tight. I wouldn't have complained if Mikaela won by a round. I'm not complaining if Natasha's won by a round. It was subjective. I thought it was well deserved.
Johnny, moving on. Kell Brook was asked by TalkSport about a potential Chris Eubank Jr. fight. He says he's got the flavour for it. Yeah. What do you think of it?
He's got the flavour. He's got the flavour. Do I think it'll happen? No. But if he says he has, he has. Let's just see. It's got to materialise itself as it eventually. He's been retired now. So the longer it takes, the less chance you have of it actually happening.
Bank on Kell to win?
I'd always bank on Kell to win. But the thing is, it's what version of Kell gets in the ring.
Johnny, just moving on. Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn banged their heads together. They're now doing a 5-on-5. Good for the sport. Good
for the sport. I smiled to myself the other day and I saw them both stood on the podium at the press conference, and I thought, if you could put a little bubble up there and just write the caption, I can imagine the things that people are thinking about each other stood there. You've got two powerhouse promoters in the UK having to work together, and it's about time. I think one will try and outshine the other, which is good.
Let's end on a cruiserweight note. Chris Smith and Richard Riakporhe is agreed. Who are you favouring head into that one?
I'd go with Richard because Richard's done it already. The only difference is Chris Smith has become a world champion. So that might change his hunger, his desire, might change his self-confidence. As long as Richard isn't going there complacent, thinking I've done it before, then Richard might go in there with a more fierce edge, more aggressive style, which should make the fight even more exciting.